What is going on, everybody? It's 7up07 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. We're sitting once again right outside of Neos in the ship, and we're going to head to that next island we were trying to find. I had a little bit of trouble finding it in the last video, and then had some problems with my recording. Fortunately, nothing of importance got lost, so now we can once again try to go and find it. So I think we're going to head more straight west here. Alright guys, so we got a level up for Angelo, level 22 now I believe. We'll get a new spell for him and 4 skill points, which we're going to keep putting into swords. And no upgrades for him. Still having a little bit of trouble with some of the monsters that we're facing, but overall we're getting a lot stronger. Probably a lot due to all of the upgrades we've gotten searching around these random areas, along with the levels, but the levels have been coming kind of slow. Still patiently waiting for level 24 for the hero. I know it's not that little alcove over there, nor is it that little beach area that I'm looking for. I think there's something a little more to the south. There's just like this little area that I'm trying to find, and for some reason it is being extremely difficult to find. And we finally got the level up for the hero that I've been waiting for right after I said it. Level 24, some nice HP increase and stat increases, and 5 skill points. So we're going to throw all those into courage, and no upgrades for courage. Yeah, this place is just completely eluding me. I really don't know why. Alright, and a level up for Jessica as well. It seems they're all coming right one after the other here. And she needs a little bit of improvement. I think it's mostly just because her whips are falling pretty far behind right now. But we're going to keep adding into that skill. Good, so she got a little bit of an attack power increase because her current whip is just not... Oh, a coral hairpin as well. Her current whip is just not working out too well. So I figured out where I'm trying to get to, which I was staying on the eastern side of the southwestern continent, and that's completely wrong. I think what I figured out is that I'm supposed to be going around this other side on the western side. So we should be able to find where we're trying to get to now. I just have to go a little further north in order to get there. I think this may be it coming up right here, and in fact, yep, this is definitely what I'm looking for. I'm just going to sail around the other side. I'm not sure why I couldn't quite piece that together, that's where this was located, but for some reason I just had it stuck in my head that it was on the eastern side of the continent, but it's actually over here on the more western southwest side. Or southwest of Argonia, anyway. Okay. Let's see, there should be a chest. I'm trying to start doing a lot more battles, not really running away from battles unless I really don't think I can win them. But it is... mostly because I'm trying to get... Holy shit, what are you? Get away from me. Alright, let's just go ahead and fight this guy while we're here, but I think I need to go back a little ways to find the treasure chest I'm looking for. It's a really cool item that's in this chest, so it's driving me absolutely crazy that I can't find it. Clearly my notes need some improvement for this area. Because, yeah, this is just... I don't know why, like, where it's supposed to be. This is definitely the right spot that I'm in. I know this guy's supposed to be just after this treasure chest. But, yeah, I can't quite figure out why the chest isn't here. Maybe I need to land a little bit earlier. We'll get a copper monster coin from him. Do not care to have him on our team. Let's head back to the ship now and maybe land just a little earlier where the land was a little higher up, and see if maybe that's where the treasure chest is. Alright, I just lost Angelo in a fight because the motherfucker doesn't have enough HP to get attacked like 4 times. But, I think I can just head up this way. There it is. That's what I've been looking for this whole time. Right next to this tree up on the hill. So I think that you could land over on this side and you would actually find it a lot easier. But there we go. We'll get the lightning staff. But I'm going to go ahead and put this, even though we can't use it right now because he's dead, I'm going to put it in Angelo's inventory. And we're not going to equip it or anything. We're just going to kind of leave it there for him to use as an item because it can do some pretty good group damage when you use it as an item in battle. At this point, we need to go and get Angelo situated, but we're so close to the next place that we're trying to get to that I'm a little hesitant to zoom out and go somewhere else to do it. I think I'm going to try to just make it. So I'm just going to try to avoid any battles that are too difficult and keep very highly healed all the time. And we're going to try to make it through to the next area. It's really not that far. In fact, let's take a quick look at the map here. It's actually just over the mountains down right east of where we are right now, so not far at all. We can definitely make it there safely, I'm pretty sure, unless something crazy happens. But we'll just keep heading around. I guess you kind of head north and then back south is the best way to get there. But I believe the path is pretty well marked, so we shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Nope, not there. There's a way to turn down into the desert somewhere. Right here, maybe? Yeah, I think here is where we want to go. Head to the south, and we should be able to see the passage. I think it's just right through this cave. But yeah, we really desperately need to get there. I'm definitely having a little more trouble this playthrough with some of these monsters, but I think that's because I haven't really done much off-screen grinding, at least not actively, which I feel like I normally do a lot more of when playing this game. Alright, so here we are. We've made it to the Desert Chapel. So let's go ahead inside. There is nothing particularly exciting going on here, but it's just a nice little place for refuge out here in the desert, so we can keep exploring around here. There's nothing in the item shop. I might stock up on a couple things, but I'm just going to go ahead and rest, save, and resurrect Angelo, and we'll continue on. Alright, so let's head out of the Desert Chapel here and go do some exploring in the desert. Hopefully we'll be able to make it through this area to the next place that we can stop with a little bit of ease. However, I do think this area is just a tad bit easier than some of the others we've been doing. Well, I say that and then already got into a battle that I had a lot of trouble with, so maybe not easier. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, we want to head to this little well right here. And these are going to be pretty convenient for helping us get around this area because they will actually warp you to different sections by jumping into this whirlwind, so I kind of wish it gave you an animation of like flying up in the air and falling back down into it, but I'll take it anyway because it'll definitely help us get around. So far it seems like the only monsters that are giving me any trouble are the horsey are the scorpions, because they have such high defense. Now, this is actually right outside a dungeon right now, but not one that we are trying to get to at the moment. We're going to come back for that later on during the story. However, we do want to go ahead and fight this guy while we're here. I don't think I want to do a flame slash on him. Somehow I feel like that might not be very effective. I don't remember how good this guy is. Hopefully we can do a fair amount of damage to him. Looks like he has pretty high defense. And of course, Helm Splitter didn't do anything to mitigate that. Twin Dragon Lash is working pretty well though, considering. Okay, his attacks aren't too high. not any higher than any of his friends around here. Really wish I could lower his defense a little bit. It's possible it doesn't even work on this guy. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a... Well, I know some monsters you can't lower their defense very easily, but I'm not sure about this guy. Wow, two of them didn't even take damage. Alright, there we go. Not a super hard battle. He could have had a lot more HP than he did. Alright, so just a copper coin from him. Kind of figured. Makes sense. I don't feel like taking him along. Not very good. His defense isn't even actually that high. Alright, now let me see where we want to go. Okay. Kind of southeast. And there's another visible monster we're going to be looking for. I just don't know exactly where he is. We'll just sort of scan the area for him. I think he's one of those, there he is. Yeah, one of the guys riding the skull. Just entered into a battle with like 12 iron scorpions. That is fucking crazy. The Bone Racer. Alright, so we'll fight this guy. I hope we can do a little more damage to him than we had been doing. Well, he looks like he has slightly lower defense. Maybe Helm Splitter will actually do something to this guy. He does have way higher attack, though, that's for sure. Well, the Flame Slash did a little bit more damage than a regular attack, I think. Alright, we got his defense down quite a bit. So, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see what Twin Dragon Lash can do with that lower defense. Definitely helped out the hero's boomerang attack. Not that that's saying a whole lot considering how shitty it was to start with. It's just not even quite worth the trouble to go through and like change his weapon, because it's just not quite that big of a deal. This guy has a fair amount of HP though. Alright, there we go. Just took one more little attack. Probably just a copper from him, yep. And still not quite worth taking along considering the other monsters available now. So we'll leave him behind. Alright, now we kind of want to just follow this mountain or ridge or whatever down to the west. And I think... Is that a well right there? Yes, it looks like a well. Sort of. Or it could just be a rock. I'm not really sure at this point. Pretty much the only monsters that I'm actually fighting right now are the Dancing Flames, because they're the only ones in groups small enough for me to be comfortable with. Alright, so we'll stop by and get this treasure chest while we're here. And get a dragon scale. There's several of those in this game, and we're going to use them in some mixes later on. So we'll just save it for the time being and go ahead and jump in this well. And then, of course, naturally, we'll go into this little tornado and warp to a different well. So let's head up and see where we are. Alright, so let's see where... Okay, we're up in the northeastern part. Obviously, right in front of us, we'll grab this treasure chest. Alright, got a level up for Yangus as well. He caught up to the hero level 24. Got some skill points. And we want to put these into humanity, just shy of getting an ability from that, of course. Just needs one more skill point. Alright, and a piece of dragon dung in here. And that's actually all that we want from the desert right now, so we're gonna go ahead and... Ooh, take care of that. We're gonna go ahead and warp back to the desert chapel and move on. Okay, so there's actually another mix that I want to go ahead and make right now, which I had not put on my list yet for whatever reason. But let's see if I can find which items I want. Alright, we want to find the strength ring. There it is. We got that in the monster arena a little while back. As well as the Titan belt here. We got that at the Pick'em Casino. So thank God we didn't actually use it for that long, but I knew it would come in handy later on. So we're going to throw that in there and get another item that's going to be very, very, very useful coming up soon. Alright, and let's go ahead and exit the desert. We'll head back up north, and then we're actually going to continue on. I doubt we'll be doing any more sailing during this video. I think everything else that we want is actually on this continent, believe it or not. But I guess we'll find out, because I honestly do not remember. And I think we're pretty much just going to head straight northeast from here. I believe the path is still pretty clearly set, because there's just a bunch of mountains everywhere, so there's only certain places we can go anyway. Right now is going to be a rather depressing time, too, as I'm not going to be getting any levels right now, because I think we just cycled through the entire party pretty much back-to-back, so no levels for us for a little while. Let's check the map and see. Yeah, we want to start heading west right up here, not north. And this is going to be a pretty long journey heading up this direction. There's just so much land to explore around this area, and there's honestly not a whole lot of places to stop. You know, it's like you explore parts of this game and then you look at the map and it doesn't seem all that huge, but then you just keep exploring and you realize how massive the world is in this game. It's absolutely incredible. Part of the reason that I just love this game. You know, I'm starting to feel like the hero's defense is actually fairly low right now, because in a couple of these battles I'm noticing he's taking more damage from the same attacks than Jessica is. Which, like, I don't know, that's just a little bit crazy to me. Jessica was like the weakest person ever. I do have to say, though, that the monsters in this area feel like they're getting just a tad bit easier at our level. So I think this is kind of a road which we want to follow. It's a very loose definition of the word road, but it is a path. But it's just kind of nice right now to actually be able to fight some monsters with a little bit of ease and still get a fair amount of HP. Alright, so over here on the top of this little hill is a prayer ring sitting in this chest, so we're going to save that. We could go ahead and make a much better bow for Angelo, but I just really don't want to do it because I'm not using bows for him. And actually I did lie, because we are going to do just a tad bit more sailing during this part. And actually we want to go to Fairbury in order to do that. I feel like that's the easiest place. And I'm going to go ahead and like stay overnight and stuff so I can get some of Angelo's MP back. So we will head out of this door of Fairbury. Alright, so we're going to go out the door here by the inn and head to our ship from here. You can go kind of out to the west, I think, is the direction we're going to go. And you can get to your ship over here. No, north. Yeah, it's over here to the north. Definitely want to go ahead and throw some holy water on so we don't have to worry about all these bullshit little monsters around here. And we can just run to our ship in peace. It doesn't even look like a ship at this angle. It just looks like a... It looks kind of like an airship or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go to one more spot. I guess we'll make it all the way to the town. I don't want this video to get too long or anything. Oh, there we go. It's like, where is the boarding plank? Okay, so we're just gonna head, we're right up here in the northeast section. We're gonna head to that bigger island just west of where we are. So you can see it right here. And hopefully we'll land in the right spot. Crazy looking island. It looks like most of it's just like precariously balanced on the edge. Pretty sketchy. So now I have to see like where we actually can dock on this island. It's a little bit strange. What is that like floating in the air over there? I'm not sure. But I think we can dock just down here on the southern end. Maybe right here even. Let's see. Yeah, we can just disembark right here. That'll be perfect. So this is a fairly large island, but you can kind of see how to get to the town, the one in the center of the island, not on the northeast side. So we're just going to follow the road that way and then actually keep heading on up to the north so we can grab an item. And it seems like the monsters around here are extremely higher level than us right now, so I'm probably going to try to avoid them if possible. And it sounds like our alchemy pot mix finished, which is another mighty armlet. So we actually have 2 at the moment. And apparently Trode is incredibly impressed by this item in particular. Not sure why it's so much better than anything else we've made, but anyway, yeah, we're going to hold on to that for now and throw it in with the other one we have for a really, really good item not too long from now. But let's continue on our way. Wondering where the actual road starts. I guess right here. This looks like the entrance to the town. And then like on the flip side of that, while some of them are really difficult, I just fought some of the demon riders around here, and then like I expected them to hit way harder, and then they only hit like 25s, 26s on me. Kind of bizarre, but none of them give all that much experience anyway, so I guess it doesn't even really matter. Alright, got another level up for the hero. That actually seemed pretty fast compared to, because we just got the other level for him at the start of this video. And we're just going to keep putting this into courage. This should give us some sort of skill. Okay. Oh, I got zoom for the hero, so that's somewhat convenient, I guess, in case Angelo is indisposed. I think I want to... No, there's a bird somewhere around here we have to talk to. I don't know exactly where. How much further is this? Okay, we're almost there. There should be a treasure chest up here, as well as that bird. I can see the treasure chest right there. I just don't know where this bird is. Come on. Oh, whoops. Fuck you, game. Alright, just a vial of magic water. Nothing special, but we're trying to get all the chests, so... Where is this fucking bird? Is that you? You're so small. It's not you. Where is it? Is it you? It is you! He'll give us a seed of life. I don't know what's so special about this little bird. He's exactly the same as all the other ones, but he'll give us a seed of life, so I'm not complaining. So now we can just head right on back. Seriously, should have just walked in the front door real quick and then turned around so we could have just warped back to the town, but whatever, we'll make it there one step at a time. It's not too much further. And a level up for Angelo as well. These levels seem to be coming so quickly now. Before they were just dragging on. I think I'm actually fighting more monsters than I was previously though, which may be why. So we'll just throw these 3 little skill points into swords, and he'll learn Falcon Slash. I think that is a fairly decent ability. I cannot remember. We'll try it out in a battle that I feel deserves it. Almost there. I know I'm going to have one more battle, though. It's bound to happen. Sure enough, had one more battle, but it was a doable one, so I'll take the experience. And we can go ahead and enter the town, which is Savella Cathedral. And I am going to go ahead and stop this one here. We'll explore this little area in the next video. I will see you guys then.